Hi, my name is Gautam Zamora, and my project is focusing on using color detection to create haptic feedback for the visually impaired. It's inspired by how our brain processes light into color perceptions and how this understanding can be applied to assistive technologies. I became interested in this topic after reading a study about hue selectivity in Drosophila neural circuits. It explored how color is a construct and that specific brain circuits interpret light wavelengths to create color perceptions. I wondered, what if we could take this information and apply it to a device that translates colors into something you can feel? Before starting my experiment, I researched how the brain integrates sensory inputs like sight and touch and study existing haptic feedback systems. I noticed that while there are tools for sensory substitutions, there is room to create something more intuitive. For my project, I used a color sensor to detect red, green, and blue values from objects. These values were processed to trigger a variable speed haptic motor, which vibrates in different patterns for red, green, and blue. My goal was to create a seamless connection between color and touch. The most challenging part was coding the vibration patterns. Initially, green and blue felt too similar, so I had to experiment with timing and intensity to differentiate them. Through trial and error, I created distinct patterns that are easy to perceive. This project has real-world potential, especially for creating assistive devices for people with visual impairments. Imagine being able to feel colors in a museum, in a store, or even in nature. If I continue with this research, I'd explore more advanced sensors for detecting nuanced colors and refine the haptic feedback for broader applications. This project builds on neuroscience research, like the Drosophila study, by applying biological principles to technology. It bridges the gap between how the brain perceives sensory inputs and how we can recreate those experiences with devices, offering new possibilities for assistive technology and multisensory design. Thank you for taking the time to learn about my project. I'm excited to explore how this work can make the world more accessible and interactive.